Hi, Gibaud.com. Today I'll receive you in this disco ambience. Well, I'm going to switch it off, okay? This is thanks to this small light that is magnetic, as you can see, by Viltrox. I'm going to present it to you. The model is called V12. This is great, small, and really affordable. So let's speak about it. Let's start. This is true that I've presented many LED lights on my channel, but very often some people tell me, yes, but you present expensive products that are really beautiful, but I can't afford something so expensive. Do you have anything a lot cheaper that is good quality? Unfortunately, most of what I've found as really affordable were really limited, or because of the battery life, or because the features were really limited. So when Viltrox contacted me with this light, I was a bit reluctant to present it because I was not sure if it would answer the question many people ask me about a good quality lamp for a reasonable price. And I checked the specs, I saw the price, I thought, I think this is the answer. So it's true, it's completely plastic, okay, that's true, but if you have it full metal, it's a lot more expensive. I love that you have magnets, so you can stick it on some surface, really nice, and I think it's really complete. So I'm going to tell you the feature and show you how it works. So yeah, I think it's a great lamp. So let's start with some specification. 12 watts and 108 LED beams. Many people think that all the beams work at the same time. That's not the way it works on LED lights. Normally, they each have their own job, okay? So you have 72 beams that are dedicated to cool or warm color, okay? From in bicolor, from very cool to very warm. And then you have 36 beams that are dedicated to RGB, okay? So you never use all of them, but this is actually any LED light, okay? If we look at the battery, you get 4,000 milliamps. What does it mean? Nothing if you don't know what the consumption is. So what is important is how long does it take to empty the battery? Well, full power, 100%, it takes 70 minutes. This is really good because you normally never use any lamps at 100%, maybe outdoor, but indoor normally you don't use it. So that's really good. You can actually charge it two ways. You can first you can connect to USB-C with the charger and still use it. You can use it while charging, so that's a good point. Second, you can use a fast charge. It will take 1.5 hours to be charged, or that's 12 volts, or use a 5.5 volts charger. It will take 2.7 hours to charge fully, okay? And also you can connect a power bank and use it, so great. The box, it's the typical Viltrox box, tough cardboard, really good. It comes with a multilingual manual, really good instruction, USB-C cable, and also a small cold shoe base. One thing I don't like, but for that price I cannot complain, you have only one screw here, okay, one thread. Would be great to have one here if you want to put vertical, but it's not included, okay. And this small accessory to place in a cold shoe works perfectly, but it's a pity you cannot tilt it. But I imagine the price will be higher with the tilt things like this, okay. So yeah, I cannot complain either, okay. When you see the price, there's not much we can complain about. So really, okay, this is good, okay. Great. Here you have the diffusion panel. Many LED lights, they give you a diffusion panel. You have to stick on it or you can take it out, but at the end we always have it on it. So they decided to have it placed all the time. I think it's a good decision anyway, because I probably save some money to have this integrated. Many people ask, what is that for? Well, it is actually to diffuse light, but not the way you think. It's mainly to make sure you don't see the LED beams when it reflects on a glass or whatever. So that's important to have this, okay? Otherwise you will see the beams reflected, okay? And if we look at the quality, it's full plastic. There's one thing I really like is here you have some ventilation system, so it doesn't get too hot. Good news. The way it works is really easy. Here you have a switch here and you have some buttons here. It's so easy to manage. It's intuitive. You don't have, even people who don't like to use buttons, there are more than one button, so it's easy to use, easy to manage. And actually you have 3 ways to manage this light. One is to use the button. One is to have an optional remote control that I don't have, okay? But actually I don't want remote control. I prefer to use the app. You can actually control from your smartphone or tablet all the lights. You have several channels and you can have different lights, different configuration, different settings. So it's really easy to use. If we speak about the color quality, you have a CRI over 95, which is really good. From 95, we understand colors are exact, so that's good. And the TLCI, which is another index, is also really good with a 97 score. You also have 26 effects with that. If we speak about the color temperature, most LED light, they go from 2500 up to 6500 Kelvin, but this one goes over that. It goes from 2500 up to 8500, so really good. Power, you can actually manage power from 0% to 100%, really easy and precise. The color circle from 0 to 360 degrees, you have the full shot, okay. 1200 lux, so really good power. And the size, it's really small. If you look at my iPhone, okay, it's a lot smaller than my iPhone. It's 118 millimeter high, 71 wide in this position, obviously, and 32.5 millimeter thick. And the weight is 269.5 grams, which is really not too heavy for the power it has, I think, okay. I love the fact that you can have magnets. So now I'm going to show you what you can do with it, show you a different configuration. I could use the button, but for me it's going to be easier to show you with the app, so I don't have to touch behind, okay. But it's really easy to use. To switch on the light, no complication, no I think you have to press once and then longer or this, no, it's a simple switch on off. You switch it on. Okay, so I'm going to place it here, okay. I love that it is magnetic, so it will be easier to show you. And then you can, everything I'm going to show you, you can actually manage from the buttons. It's really easy. But I'm going to manage from the app so you can see, okay. The app is really complete. As you can see, there are several options, okay. I don't show you a close-up, that's fine. I think you see it, okay. So here, if I go to, first you will have to pick the channel of your lamp. Okay, LED light. You can have 6 channels from A to F, and then this way you can manage several lamps from the app. It's really easy. If I go to CCT, here I can decide on the color temperature from 2500 to 8500 Kelvin, okay. I can also put some tint, purple up to green, okay. And always I can also change the power. Here I've got on 0 and here I'm 100%, okay. I also have some preset like 3000 Kelvin, 4000 Kelvin, 52,000 Kelvin, and so on, okay. Which is tungsten, bulb, tube, what is daylight, flash, all this, okay. Now if I want to manage with the chromatic circle, I can directly have the value here, or I can move in the circle, okay, this way. Okay, so I pick the color I want. It gives me the value and also the exact decimal value, so which is really good when you want to repeat lighting somewhere. You can reproduce exactly what you had, okay. I can also use the RGB setup setting. I can change each channel, okay, plus the black and white, okay, and the yellow, okay. Yeah, I actually have 4 channels, okay. So I go exactly the way I want. Okay, here I've got more blue, here I've got more red, here I've got took out the green, all this. So really easy. Here you have the coordinates, same thing. You have the X, Y, put exactly what you want, moving on the small diagram, or here having the input here on the slider. Easy, okay. For everything you can always adjust power also, okay, as you can see, really easy. And here you have one thing that is really interesting. Sometimes you use gel, plastic gel on your lights. There are the Roscoe and the Lee, there are more, okay, but the really famous one are Roscoe and Lee. And I can actually input the color straight away. I want to have the, here I'm bright pink, but maybe I want the pink magenta, or I want the cyan, or I want the turquoise, or I want the light flame, for example, or the light amber, all that. So I'm able to pick directly, same as if I had a colored gel on a normal light, okay? And if I want the leaf filter, same thing. Here is bright rose, forest green, violet, medium pink, all that. So really, really practical. Then I've got something I keep for the end. Here you have the color picker. That's great. I point my mobile camera to the light and I got the same color. If I point to this box that is violet, as you can see, look at the color of the light. It picks the same color. Okay. And let me see if I've got it here. Okay. Same color, violet. If I pick this hard drive, this red, I get red color. So you can actually adjust exactly to what you want. It means, let's say you have to create an ambience that matches the color of the wall, for example, or dress or whatever, or jacket, t-shirt, whatever you want. You can actually point with your app, with the camera on your app, and adjust exactly the same color. So that's really, really practical. Then you have the scenes. You can actually, everything you've set up, you can keep and save scenes. It means next time you want to create the same ambience, the same look, you just pick the scene, it's already set. Okay, really easy. And then you have 26 effects. Effects, you have CCT effects, which are bicolor, and some are RGB. Okay, so for example, here I'm on flame, okay, or the disco ad at the beginning of the video, or you could do like on SOS, like this, okay, or police. Obviously, this is the US police, okay, or an ambulance, or a fire truck. These effects normally are used for video because obviously as you have some movement in the light, a picture would be nonsense. But for the rest, like RGB lighting or bicolor lighting, you can use for photography or for video either, okay? So it depends what you want to do, but for effects, obviously that's for video. Or you can have a CCT loop, okay? It will change from cold to warm, or the RGB loop, it will do all the colors this way from the whole cycle from 0 to 360 degrees, or simulate fireworks, or well, anything. TV, like if I was watching TV right now, I would be like, you would see my face and you think I'm watching TV. Well, many lamps I've seen at like 13, 14 effects. This one has 26. So honestly, I think this lamp is so complete. I'm really surprised by what it offers for that price. If you look at the comment here in the back, they're really easy to use. Changing mode, then you pick the feature you want to change and the power or the setting you want for each. Okay, so really easy to use. I prefer to use an app always, but someone doesn't like to have an app, that's perfect. The good thing about an app is you can do it remotely. You don't have to touch a lamp, so it may be hidden somewhere or behind someone. You don't have to go there. But still, if you want to use a button, it's really easy to use. So I'm so surprised by what this lamp offers for its price, honestly. So my conclusion. Well, when it's on 100%, it gets a bit hot, okay, but I think this is completely normal for this. I think for the price this lamp has, this LED light has, this is really, really good. Yes, there are some LED lights that's a lot nicer, full metal, all this. This one is violet and green. Some people will like it, some people will dislike it. But let's be honest, what's important is not this side of the light. What's important is what comes out of it. Okay, so when you're lighting something, obviously what's important is light. Okay, so doesn't matter honestly if you like the back or not. I think for the price it has, the feature it offers, and the quality is really great. It's really recommendable in my opinion. Okay, you will find some nicer lights, some better lights. You will find many lights that are a lot worse than this. I think the balance with this one is excellent. The price value for money is just brilliant. Okay, so I can only recommend this light. So if you're interested, I'll leave you a link in the description where you can actually buy it. So thank you Viltrox for sending me the light. Thank you to you for watching the video. If you feel it may interest other people, please share it on social networks. If you have not done it yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. The small button on here, a small bell. If you click on the bell, you will get notified when I upload a new video. My website Gibaud.com. If you have any question, can leave a comment below. I'll also leave you links of my gear on Amazon, Amazon, links of everything I reviewed by K&F Concept, Sandmarc and Flashes by Westcott, more affiliated links, and also a link to my PayPal account in case you wanted to make a donation. Thank you very much, please take care of yourself and see you soon. Bye!